Hey everyone, it is Crystal with Pineapple Papers, and it is day 28 of Christy's Beautiful Life 30 Days of Sketches. And today's sketch is from Stacy Donner Tawari. I hope I'm saying that right. So she has a double page layout. I am going to do a single page. So I am starting with a stencil from Scrapping Reflections. It's got a bunch of arrows on it. I did think about finding like a honeycomb one, but then I saw this and I was like, no, I think I want to use the arrows because I'm documenting some photos of homecoming, the homecoming football game. And so I figured that the arrows just seemed better to me. So same idea, just different execution. And I just have a plain piece of white cardstock. I'm using 3 different colors. I'm using fossilized amber for the yellow. For the pink, I'm using Kitsch Flamingo. And then I'm going to add a purple that is a shaded lilac. And I am pulling these colors from that floral background paper that you see, not from the colors of my photo. I have lots and lots of blue and gold photos, layouts in my albums just because of the fact that, well, that's their colors. And I have 2 kids going to the same school. So for many years, and actually funny enough, my son's college colors are the same. So I don't even get new colors, but that's okay. So I decided I was just going to embrace the colors of this floral. So I am using my March kit from Color Rush Studio, and I really didn't need to gut this, but it's really hard for me. I'm not going to lie. It's hard for me not to want to gut it. So I thought about putting the white cardstock down completely, but then I decided I wanted to mat it on this yellow polka dot, which I have to figure out how to gut to because I think that I want to use that yellow again. So I'm kind of figuring out where that's going to go so I can gut that yellow piece of paper. And then I can put my white cardstock on there and trim it down to the right size. I'm not sure what I did with the trimming, but it is wonky. So I'm not sure if I trimmed the yellow wrong or if I trimmed the white wrong. I'm not exactly sure, but it's just enough to kind of help that little bit. And you can see in the sketch, it does appear to have a couple of different borders as well. So that is what I am going with. So I'm mainly, I guess, more focusing on the right-hand side of the sketch. I say that just because of photo placement. So I have 3 photos instead of the 2. Now it calls for 3 3x4 photos. I actually have 3 4x6 photos. I will trim down all of them a little bit, but they're still bigger than even 4x4. So it is going to cover up quite a bit of the stenciling, but that's okay. So I snapped a picture of the sign and then a picture of her cheering. And then in the very beginning, when they are all lined up for the Pledge of Allegiance. So, and you got the football players on there too. So I thought that was kind of a fun picture. So that one's going to be kind of the main one. And so I'm going to back that in that yellow polka dot. I'm going to back the other ones in the purple polka dot to bring in some more of that purple that I put in the background. And then let's see, I'm going to trim those down And then it's just a matter of doing a little embellishing. So I don't have a ton of this kit left, obviously, because it's the 28th of the month and it's almost the end of the month. So that means I'm almost out of stuff. But I did have one acrylic piece left and it says "You are home." And I thought that's kind of what struck me to start with these pictures. Not that I don't have lots of other pictures I could use, but I thought it was a nice kind of twist on the title. So it's a home game. So yes, they're home. So that was my kind of a thought process for that. And I did think about like saying "You are home" and then in parentheses put "like coming," but I was like, no, I just like it just like it is. You are home. The team is home for this game. So as you can see, my little drawer there is definitely lacking in things to go on here. But I did have an acrylic house and heart still left, so I'm going to get that on there. I've got a couple of florals. I'm going to make a little cluster down at the bottom. I wanted some more florals. So I'm actually going to end up going off screen and finding some things to fussy cut. I was looking at some of my scrap piece of papers. I don't get rid of anything until I'm officially done with the kit. But here I'm going to go ahead and just fussy cut out a label that I'm going to put up at the top. So I can put my title there or my date there. And then a couple of fussy cut florals, and I'm just going to scatter those around. I will go off screen and glue everything down. I was looking at adding a journaling block. I couldn't get that to work. But I have some of this purple pom-pom trim, and I thought it looked cute covering up the little florals down there. And then I thought I would bring that up to the top as well. So brings a little bit more of that purple around. So I'm going to go off screen, glue everything down, and that is going to do it for my layout today. So I will have links for the playlist, for Scrapping Reflections, for the stencil, and for Color Rush Studio, which you can always use my code 10Crystal, and that will save you 10%. But here are a couple of close-ups. If you have any questions, please leave them down below. I love to chat with you. And that's going to do it for me today. So remember to wear your crown, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.